All right, boom, welcome back to another episode of Trend My Podcast. It's your host, Oscar, Daddy, Dura, Poppy, Jameson Poppy, a.k.a. MC2 Fans, a.k.a. just playing I'm in a relationship. Another episode, of course. On this week, as you can see, we're in a different environment. We're in the Vibe House, hosted by yours truly. So I'm going to go ahead and let you introduce yourself.
It's Glavany on the live, on the set. Welcome to Vibe House. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us, actually.
Yes, sir.
Pleasure. What's up? G-Money, a.k.a. Veldoty, V-E-R-D-O-T-Y.
Sheesh.
Okay.
Sheesh.
And it's your boy. I'm back again. Kotiande, K-O-T-I-A-N-D-E, reporting live. Stay spicy.
Let's get it.
All right, perfect. Let's get right into it, right? So, the one thing that was on our mind the most since last week was the Verzuz battle between two very iconic people. I feel like in our childhoods, these guys were legends, solidified, you know what I mean? Soulja Boy and Bow Wow. Yeah. Did you guys watch it?
Yeah, definitely. Couldn't miss
You
it,
watch?
man.
I didn't watch it. I caught it after. I didn't watch it live. I caught it after.
Okay.
But definitely
Talk a little closer to the mic.
Definitely interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't catch it live. I watched it after, but definitely entertaining. Definitely a top 5 verses already. I think so.
100%.
I think so.
It was definitely one of those verses that I was literally tuning in, like on my phone, on my computer. I had to go run an errand. I was watching it on my phone. Like,
Really? Is
I
that
was
seriously?
hyped, bro.
Really?
Hyped. Yes, 100%. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
'cause you grew up on these guys,
We
right?
grew up on Bow Wow, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And then just seeing him, like, obviously, like last week I made my prediction about who was gonna, you know what I mean, win and everything. I said Soulja Boy was gonna win just because of, you know, like the crowd.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's
Fair
like
enough.
Bow Wow has more hits, but it's like the crowd also sways the judgment, right?
Yeah.
But no, Bow Wow came professional as fuck.
Yeah.
In terms of performance, like he was on his shit, bro.
He was, yeah,
Like
definitely was.
definitely legendary status. For that
Yeah.
shit.
And what surprised me is I feel as though like they both won. Oh, my bad. They kind of both won in their own ways. Because like Bow Wow came in with the professionalism, but also had the hits.
Yeah.
But then, you know, Soulja came with the antics, the jokes. You know what I mean? Yeah, I really liked it. Like I feel like they both had like their wins in a certain way. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I didn't watch it that much, but for what I know, I feel like, you know, Bow Wow is a certified legend. Of course, they both are.
Yeah.
But
I'm not Big Draco.
I'm not listening. Yeah, Big Draco is certified.
We
But
grew up on those guys. Man.
I don't know if I'm listening to Bow Wow today. I'm listening more to Soulja Boy, to be realistic.
I don't agree. Well, personally, I don't agree.
So you're listening to Bow Wow when he was 10 years old right now.
But you're listening to She Make a Clap over and over again?
Of course.
Over out of my system.
Of course.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nah.
I'm listening to that. I'm listening to. Oh fuck.
Did you watch Like Mike as a grown up?
Nah, I didn't.
That was one of
To
my
be
favorite
fair,
movies growing
That's
up.
That's why you
That makes
missed out the
sense.
wave.
Shit's already fucking up, bro.
Yeah, just so you were saying.
Yeah, exactly. Literally.
okay.
Yeah.
Want to take a little break? Hold on. Okay, we had technical difficulties, but you know, we patched it up. We're all good.
be good.
Like,
You were talking, right?
Yeah, I was just saying that. You know, from what I saw, you know, I'm okay with the antics of Soulja Boy. You know, like it brings entertainment and it's definitely needed. So I'm definitely going with Soulja Boy, and I hope he won. Did he win?
People were saying that he won. I'm gonna say that he
You can't
won.
win by playing 3-4 songs, like the same song 4 times in a row.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
but he
that-
did. Though.
You
He
know what's
actually won
funny?
because one was a Nicki Minaj remix that just came in live.
Yeah,
the
I
second
know.
one, French Montana was supposed to be present, but he just was on the track. And the first one was the original. You know
how
what
do
I
you
mean?
feel about that, though? Do you feel as though artists should be able to premiere new music in the verses?
It's Soulja Boy, bro.
What does that mean?
He's gonna do whatever he wants to.
Okay,
but,
fair,
But yeah,
fair.
do I feel like artists should? Not really, because you don't know what the reception is gonna be from the crowd.
Yeah, that's
You know,
true.
you can be hype about the song, but if we haven't heard it, we don't know the lyrics. We don't know how to feel about it, right?
That's facts.
But I think that Soulja Boy won the first. I'm gonna say 6 rounds
Oh, come on.
easily because he was smoking down. Bow was bringing up old tracks and just Soulja Boy had the crowd going crazy.
What do you mean?
right?
But,
But hold on. Bow Wow came out when he started bringing people out. That's when he started bringing the rounds. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Fresh as I Is. I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Side to Side. I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Like Leave It Rock, whatever the remix. Pop Lock and Drop It. Come on. That right there, people forgot about those classics.
Yeah.
And so when he came out and brought all those people out, so Soulja, you can't do anything. And he's like, I love those songs, but all those songs is
but that's the thing, though. But like, people have to remember, like, music is timeless, right? And like, obviously, you know, Soulja Boy being the first rapper on YouTube and stuff like that, and
First
he's
rapper alive.
Yeah.
Facts.
To do anything, period. Yeah.
You know, he has his accolades, yeah, but like we cannot forget what Bow Wow was doing when we were all kids, man.
Facts.
He was like one of the like youngest
He was like
rappers
Bieber before Bieber, fam.
Yeah, literally.
100%.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
Like for real, like he was, bro.
Everybody wanted to be Bow Wow in a certain step. You know what I mean?
That's
He
facts.
wanted to be Bow.
Bro, remember that one video when he
Grow
like,
my hair and everything.
Yeah, like remember that one
Got a
video
dog.
like he just got his driver's license, then he hopped in a Ferrari, then Birdman was just right there with him. Oh, come
That
on,
video
man.
right there.
Everybody wanted that
Everyone was
moment.
like, "Fuck, I need to be like that nigga. I need to get a Ferrari."
I was like, yo, I need to get my driver's license, bro.
Yeah, I definitely. Yo, well, when did he got famous? Like 10 years old? Like
Relatively
is
young.
that what,
Yeah,
like
started-
younger.
youngest?
His premiere was on Doggy Style, right?
Yeah. It was,
shit.
yeah.
I want to be a rapper.
I remember I was trying to beat that record, and then I remembered that I was like 11 or 12, and I'm like, oh fuck, he did that at 10.
Yeah, nah, he wasn't playing around, bro. But yeah, shout out to them. It was actually very entertaining to watch. I think we should have more of them like that. You know what I mean? Who else would it be though?
I think we need
Romeo.
No.
Romeo didn't have hits like that.
His appearance was enough. I don't think we need a whole verses
Yeah,
of Romeo.
we need like
He does have a 20. He does have 10
Yeah, he
pad.
doesn't. He doesn't. He's a 5.
He doesn't.
Yeah, Romeo,
No, but
sorry,
I
he
agree with
doesn't.
that.
I don't even know.
Romeo has three.
I don't know
he has three
any-
tracks. He has that. No, Romeo has that one song with Solange.
Really?
I'm
He has
sorry.
that one song with Solange, it's like an R&B track.
I
Going
feel
over my
like
head,
I remember the video, but I don't remember the song at all.
Like they were like in love, like type thing. Like,
okay, I'm gonna
holding
research it
hands.
after and probably insert it in. But
It's
yeah,
one of my favorite Romeo songs. I forgot the
only-
name though.
The only thing I know about Lil Romeo is literally the show. Like he had a show.
he did have a show.
Like yeah,
he
he
did,
did. His
yeah.
dad. That's the only thing I know.
No, I mean, yeah, but we need another one. Like I want to say Chingy, but Chingy has one song.
Chingy?
Jake
No,
Paul.
Chingy has a
Whoa,
few.
he has a few.
Chingy has a
Chingy has a few.
Yeah.
That one song
Magic
with,
City, I think. I'm not too sure if
the
y'all
song
know
with
about that track.
Tyrese. Come on, fam.
Yeah.
He has that song
Chingy has
looking
a
so
few
fly.
Yeah, Chingy has a few tracks.
Chingy?
Who would you put him up against?
Bobby V.
This guy.
Bobby was smoking, bro. What?
This guy said Bobby V.
What's that song? Slow it down. I just want to
Oh,
get yo.
okay. Okay.
That's
That
Bobby
right
V.
there.
That's Bobby V's
Bobby
best
smoke.
song ever.
Yeah, that's it. Name me another one.
Oh, what else? Anonymous.
Okay.
That's a
Yeah.
that's a feature. I don't know if I count that.
Yeah.
But they use
They
features,
do,
right?
they
So
do.
you kind
Just
of have to count
Soulja
them.
Boy played the whole fucking We Made It.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
his verse was at the end and it sounded like an outro. But
You
he
think
played
Drake
the
would have
whole
really
song.
came out if Soulja would have invited him? But he said that.
Drake is like
Yeah, I agree.
Drake is looking at his phone laughing.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Facts, 100%.
When is it an appropriate time for Drake to do a verses?
Never. I don't think he needs to do that.
Man, there's nobody that's gonna be able to compare.
Are you
Chris
sure?
Brown.
He's bro.
Chris Brown and Drake?
Who has had a similar run as Drake?
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Yeah, I agree.
In the R&B section.
Yeah.
In the R&B section. R&B world. R&B
Not even
world.
close, fam. No.
Yeah, facts.
And
I
he
agree
fucked
with
up his
that.
own shit by beating up Rihanna, bro. It's just
Oh,
But we're not putting that. That's not what it's about. It's not about. It's not about that. It's about the music.
It's a fact. It's a fact. But the thing is, it's alleged that Rihanna did put her hands on him as well too.
Oh, now we're going into the technicalities
You
of
guys
it.
are gonna find out why he's saying what he's saying in a couple topics. We're gonna get to that later. But fam, come on.
It's alleged that Rihanna puts hands on mans.
So? What does
That means it's okay to fight back, right?
No, it's not okay to fight back.
I mean, it's something.
But I'm just saying he was hurt too.
We're going to
Okay.
move on. So, versus with Drake is bro. There's nobody that can even compare to them.
Yeah.
His run is just you can't.
Chris, he brought up a good competitor.
Chris Brown.
At least Chris.
But Chris
can
has to go
stand.
up against another R&B singer, man. I don't know if Drake is the
Drake
right
has
appointment.
R&B bag. But,
No, the R&B bag is weak
what?
compared to
That's a hot
Chris.
take.
Drake's R&B bag is weak.
Compared to Chris.
Oh, you're crazy.
Yeah, of course. Like,
Compared
if
to
we're talking
That's
Chris.
why
about
you can't do a
Nah,
versus.
nah, nah.
Compared
You
to
can't compare
Chris.
Chris doesn't have
Compared
a
to
jaded.
Chris.
Chris does not have a jaded.
But he's not. Is he? I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
I'll just leave it alone.
Yeah.
I think it will be fun to watch. I think everybody wants a Drake and Chris Brown.
Yeah, it would be interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
Or hot take. Drake and Jay-Z.
he's getting
Nah.
Jay-Z's getting
Jay-Z.
smoked. All them old ass records, nobody fucks with anymore, bro. Garbage.
No, Jay-Z's.
That's funny that you mentioned that
Yeah.
about like people not fucking with the records anymore. So going back to Bow Wow.
Exactly.
You're still listening to basketball, bro?
Yeah.
What? No, quick capping. You don't have that on your phone, bro. Oh, really?
That's cap.
If you're still playing that at 2021, you kind of have to be slow somewhere.
Yeah,
fam.
that's clearly right.
No, like, clearly,
You're
yeah.
right, you're right.
Something is deficient,
But,
bro.
I don't know. It is a hot take, Jay versus Drake.
It can be a hot thing because Jay, his style of rap, and then what he only does, and compared to what Drake does a multitude of things. Like he's just not a one. You know what I mean? One-dimensional player. You know what I'm trying to say? Like he does a lot of different things. So you can't really make Jay stand beside a guy that like can like, you know what I mean, sing for the ladies and flip and rap for the men. Them.
Jay had a track for Lady Sunshine.
Oh come on, bro.
But do you guys feel as though Jay-Z has adapted well to today's standards of music or rap?
No, he's a businessman. He's
I think
a bit.
I don't know. I think he's in his own lane. Like 444 was him, and it was very modern. And it was needed.
Yeah,
it didn't sound dated. It didn't sound like he was trying to fit in. It sounded just perfect for the time because he's 50, right?
Yeah.
And we needed an album like that, so
perfect.
Definitely.
Yeah,
what about even just recently with the DJ Khaled verse with Nas?
Oh yeah, that was garbage.
Yeah,
Garbage?
I'm not a huge fan of Jay. That's why.
Okay.
That was garbage.
I don't know about garbage.
Why was it?
Nas
Why
called
was it
himself
garbage?
What was it? The Scarface of crypto.
Who said that?
He made
No, that's Nas. That's Nas.
That's
Yeah,
what
he
Nas-
said that.
it said
That's what he
Nas.
said.
That's a crazy bar.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. Like niggas will use that. Like, oh my god, I never thought about it. He is.
Crypto?
Like, come on, bro.
XRP?
This guy brought up XRP.
Yeah, come on, man. I mean, I'm just putting the feelings of that track that because you see the track list, right? You see Jay, you see Nas. You're like, oh my god, it's gonna be crazy. And then for it to be called Sorry Not Sorry, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a bit of back and forth. And the track came out, it was weak sauce.
Yeah, realistically, if you're going back to the records of like what they had in the features, it should have hit, but it didn't.
It did hit. It hit for me.
You like that song?
No, because the thing is like I'm gonna be honest. Like listening to Jay and Nas rap, like if you look into their business. Their business acumens, you know what I mean? Like what they've been doing, it leads up to like the verses that they laid on the track. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? We're not talking about the first beat. Then he talks about the second beat and the third. You have to understand that, you know what I mean? How he was able to obtain the billion. You know what I'm saying? With the recent thing that he did, the venture what he did with Moet.
And then
You know what I'm saying?
right?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So him mentioning down in the verse, you got to understand why he said that. You know
Honestly,
what I'm saying?
But the track is weak.
The track is not weak. Like if you understand what he's doing outside of music, and then you hear the verse, you're gonna. It's a correlation,
Why does the
bro.
verse need to have a background story, bro?
Because that's their life.
That's how deep. That's how tight
Listen to the
it is.
song, but take this information in, and then listen to the song.
But that's how it is, though,
It
fam.
shouldn't work like that.
You know what I mean? I just got a different perspective, yo.
Oh yeah.
They did good.
I was expecting a little bit more from the God of Rap or God MC.
You call Jay-Z the God MC?
Of course.
I agree with that statement.
course.
That's a good compliment.
Yeah. How you gonna bring BBBs and that's all? That's like the hottest line in the fucking song, bro. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. The man freestyled. He was probably off of some cigar that he probably bought in somewhere else.
You don't think that he's established himself enough to be able to do that?
That's another thing too. Yeah, you're not.
Like, does he really need to go as hard as the other rappers that are in the game right now?
It would be nice, but he doesn't have to. You're right.
He doesn't. It's been so many years, right?
It'd
He's
be
proven himself
weird.
already.
Exactly.
But the thing is, it'd be weird for any old man to go hard on anything at 50 years old.
Well, DMX did.
R.I.P.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring it up like that, but
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah. You gotta
That
put.
was good.
The album was nice, actually.
It was decent for what it was, you
Yeah.
know.
Decent.
But yeah, it was decent.
The Griselda track alone.
It was decent. I
Really-
agree with
yeah,
that.
they
It
carried.
wasn't all that.
The
It
Griselda
was
track
good.
carried
The
it.
Griselda track.
It carried. Yeah.
The reason why I don't like the Griselda track.
Wait, you don't like it?
Why?
The reason why I'm sorry, not like, but like I'm a little bit like meh because there's another track that I already know with that sample and that same rhythm. and it's Sean. Yo, what's
Sean Price figure 4.
Yeah, Sean Price figure 4.
By who?
Like,
I'm not a Sean Price.
Yeah. That song literally has the same beat, same sample, everything.
But he didn't say, "Hey yo," you know what I mean? So it
He
didn't hit
His Alice. So
Oh my
is it what's his name? Conway? Westside, yeah, Westside, yeah.
Westside.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Westside.
Yeah, he put me onto that. I'm not gonna front.
That was hard.
Hey yo!
All right, let's get into the BET Awards. So, Lil Nas performed.
Oh boy.
Did his thing, and he ended performance off with a giant wow to the nigga that was next to him. Thoughts?
You know what? I gotta give it to him. You gotta break barriers sometimes, and that was a big shocker. One thing I'm gonna say though is Lil Nas is a smart ass nigga. Like, he knows exactly what he's doing. He knew that was gonna shock the world. As much as he wants to say that, he was a little bit more nervous or maybe a little bit insecure about like the performance. I think at the end of the day, like the strategic aspect of how he goes about his things, really well planned and it's dope because he always finds a way to get people talking, And when you actually look at the performance, like, it's completely fine. Like, if the man is, gay and stuff like that, and he's doing that more feminine movement, that's completely fine, But like, that ending was just crazy. I'm just like, you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. So I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I support an artist that's expressing himself, so I can't even hate that. I can't even knock that because he's not the first one. Like, I think about another person like Sam Smith, like who, when he started, he wasn't really like that, and now he's like really showing that like Beyonce level type where he's doing a lot.
You gotta do the movements, my nigga.
He's doing a lot. But yeah, I'm all for it. It's a lot good.
I feel like taking the Kwame Brown stance.
What's the stance? It was for the kids.
It is more so. Think about the kids watching you. In terms of like how you portray yourself in the public. Yeah. Because
that's how he wants to portray himself, though.
Because
exactly. And also, niggas never say that when men and women are kissing.
Exactly.
So that's you're not having the same energy. You're being hypocritical on your point. If you're homophobic, say it. Say it with your chest. Don't say, "Yo, kids shouldn't be seeing this." You know what I mean? It's
because you bring up kids are a lot of the times when kids see things that don't look human, you know what I mean? Like the devil. I'm just saying, the devil. Like, I'm giving an example. Okay. When you put a devil in human form, someone dressed up like the devil, you bring out the scares. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh! Like, what is this? Like, I'm intrigued, but I'm scared. Yeah. And then you add a mixture of like, that's what it is, though.
It wasn't at the performance though.
Are you sure?
The performance was the whole Egyptian theme, no?
It was.
Yeah. The devil wasn't there.
And talking about that, I think that's another thing that people were against because he kind of used like a historic, theme. Yeah. And they were like, why are you associating that with, homosexuality? Yeah.
Yeah, I have nothing against what he's doing, you know what I mean? It's just I don't have he's doing what he pleases, you know what I mean? And how he portrays himself and how he expresses himself. Yeah. He's allowed to do that, it's open, Mm-hmm. But just you got to be mindful of who you're presenting it to. Who is watching you?
But where did he cross the line though?
Exactly, because like literally a few years ago, or probably a decade at this point, probably more. Remember Madonna, Britney Spears, and Thing had a kiss. Christina Aguilera. They shared the exact same way. She kissed both of them, and that was a whole story. Oh, so hot, so cliche. I mean, like that was the whole thing. Exactly.
But do you think he's genuine in what he's doing, or he's doing it for attention?
I think he's.
It's not genuine.
A lot of stuff that he's doing is for attention. You know
I think so too.
But again, it just brings attention back to him.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, I know you guys don't like this. I know you guys aren't comfortable with this, so I'm just gonna do it.
Oh, I mean, you know what he said too, right? He's
what he said.
You guys hate this? I'm gonna fuck a person on stage.
Come on,
doing too much. So when someone does that, do you think that he's a sincere person? Do you think he's
Fam,
do you think
Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion were scissoring on stage how many months ago? You didn't say anything. You didn't say the kid shouldn't be seeing this. I'm sure you were touching.
I didn't watch that performance though.
What do you mean?
I didn't watch that performance.
Okay, but I'm sure you saw it on your TL.
No.
Okay, that answered way too quick, but okay. I'm
Nah,
sure
make
like,
serious,
everyone
though.
saw that. You know what I mean? But the feedback was not that. It was more of like a. I mean, for me, I'm kind of just like, bro.
Do you?
You know what I mean? Like the whole Meg Thee Stallion thing was kind of trashy to me, to be honest. Like when it was going on, I'm like, this is a hot fucking mess. Like both of these stars are rolling around, scissoring each other. Like, what are you guys doing this for? You made it already. You don't need to do this. You know what I mean? Like,
You know, you got a great point.
But the whole Nas thing, he's doing it for attention, and that's what he got. So
Yeah.
So what is he doing for attention exactly?
the
Just
most.
like the triggering, like, you know.
yes,
But if the man is gay and he's kissing on stage, like, I don't think there's something wrong with
he's
that.
doing it for the shock value, though. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
it's like this person, he kind of just kissed his dance. He's like, okay, I'm gonna do it for the shock.
Too, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's like.
Yeah, why is it
like,
crazy, Mr.
Yeah,
Tim?
why is it crazy? Like, is it because I honestly feel like maybe the reason why it's triggering is probably because he's black.
Oh yeah.
You know, like if it was a white man that was gay, and like, you know, if it was a Sansman doing that on stage at the Brits Award or something like that, like I feel like the reaction would have been as crazy.
Wouldn't
as
have
it
the
is
same
right
effect,
now,
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but because this guy is black and he's like you know, he's like one of the like top topics
Yeah.
right now. You know, that's why it's hitting so hard. But realistically, when you really look at it, like normally, like it's completely fine. Like
Is he the first?
First.
To do that on the
I guess,
BET Award?
gay
Yeah.
artist,
I
like,
think
of that
he is.
stature to
I
be.
think he is the first
Yeah.
gay, like, huge black pop star, right?
Really?
fair enough, yeah.
Real question.
Open again.
Yeah, yeah.
This is a real question right here. Would you guys let your sons and daughters watch that performance?
I don't know if I even.
Why
let my
age?
kids
It's
watch
so hard to
BET.
let any kid do anything these days, right? I mean, because of the fact that they have access to everything on their phones, it's so hard for you to monitor what they watch, right? It's so hard for you to monitor what they see.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna get into that a bit later too,
yeah, okay,
as well,
okay,
right?
yeah,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's fair.
It's gonna be an interesting conversation, but
Look.
sorry, you guys
No
want
one
that?
answered the question though.
Oh, sorry, go on. I interrupted. You said, would you let your kids watch it?
How old?
Kids. So
I mean, kids. Like,
so from 0 to 12.
0 to 12, man, maybe not. Like, maybe
what if the
not.
friends see it and they talk about it? So you're gonna see it eventually, right? Whether I want you to see it or not, if you know, if your friends are talking about it, you're gonna see it eventually.
And plus, whatever you ban for them to watch, you're gonna want to watch it even more, right?
Yeah.
So
I think I don't think it's more about what the kid watches. I think it's more about teaching the child certain things, or I guess certain values that you want to instill in them, and then just trust that they have a strong faith, a strong belief in what you taught them, or what they may believe in themselves,
Yeah.
and then judge whatever they see accordingly.
yeah.
That's fair.
I
That's
think
fair.
that shit is like fast food for your eyes. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
kind of like you don't want your kids to just be consuming that all the time.
Yeah,
Right?
that's so
it's
true.
like that's not just for the kids. I'm talking about just BT period. You know what I mean? A lot of times it's BS portrayals. It's just black girls shaking ass. You know what I mean? Like it's like, do I want my kids to see that as like as a norm? And it's like you watch movies and it's like why aren't the white women shaking ass? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. It's like, oh, they just see it as that's a norm. That's not a norm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just don't want that to be.
That's part of our culture though.
Yeah, but that's a part of it. You know what I mean? It's like you shouldn't make it the whole thing.
Yeah.
But that's, if you go down the history, that's how.
No, they weren't putting both hands on the knees shaking ass. And they, you know what I mean?
Congolese videos, you want to go there?
Yes, but the men were doing it as well. I'm wrong? Your uncle doesn't get drunk and does that at the wedding? You know what I'm talking about? Like, Congolese men been twerking.
it's not that that's, it's not the same thing.
How is that the same thing?
It's wine movements. It's waist movements.
Nah, I've
Sorry.
definitely seen Kofi.
no. We're not gonna-
Yeah, I seen Kofi videos.
Yeah.
Kofi twerking or Kofi whining his waist.
I can,
Fam.
I'm gonna answer the
You
clip
can
right
move
now.
your waist
I'm
and you
gonna
can twerk.
answer
That's
the
two
clip.
different things.
Kofi twerking.
Yeah, I seen.
Kofi
I've seen
twerk.
that too,
Yeah.
bro.
I did not see that.
I seen him with, like, yeah, do that circle thing with it.
Niggas the circle thing with it. What? Yo.
He did it with Bear Man too. In the video, that's fucked up.
Pull up the clip.
Jesus
That ain't right. That ain't
All right,
right.
let's get into your favorite topic, T. Recently, your boy was released from prison.
No, my elder, yo. Stop
Your
that,
elder.
man.
OG.
Bill Cosby was released.
Yeah.
All charges were dropped.
Dropped. Clean. Walked in
Cookie
free.
called the group chat like, he's free! He's free!
Y'all seeing
tweeted-
this right now?
Yeah. So why are you so pro? I mean, why are you so happy this happened?
You know, he he got what he wanted. You know, he was striving for innocence. You know, there's a reason why he was striving for innocence. I'm sure he's an elder. You know, so if he was convicted for something and he was wrongfully so, I strongly believe he would admit to that. You know what I mean? To some degree.
Which, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And having him go to court and going through trial and coming out and for the charges to be dropped means something. It does. You can't ignore that. Yeah. So I'm just saying what he's free. He tweeted.
Yeah.
And that's all I have to say.
Okay.
Bill Cosby's free.
Is he innocent?
Bro,
doesn't matter.
In the court of law, they dropped the charges.
Yeah.
He walked away free. He's not in jail no more.
What does that mean, though?
You tell me.
Do you think the man is innocent? That's what I'm asking.
Yo, to some degree, because he walked away. The charges were dropped.
No, bro, he's right though. I agree with him.
He's also guilty in some way too.
You got to pardon?
You think he's also guilty in some way too?
Yo, you know there is some truth in how, you know what I mean, the party scene was back in the days.
Dancing.
Yeah. No,
Dancing.
it is true. To some degree, we can all say, yo, okay, you know, the 70s was a wild
time. Yeah, definitely.
You know, and the way they, you know,
partied was different.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. You just passing around the
I agree with that. So I don't necessarily, I'm not going to say he's not guilty, but he was wrongly convicted. If we're talking about strictly the conviction and what Bill Cosby's mentality was going into it, again, right, he confessed to the prosecutor, because they had an agreement that, you know, he's going to tell his side of the story, and whatever he tells is not going to be used against him. And then another prosecutor came and used that same information against him, which is why he was convicted, right?
Y'all niggas set me up.
Yeah, so eventually to him, he's like, all right, like I'm gonna snitch on myself, but I know it's not gonna be used against me. But then it was.
Well, what did he snitch? What did he say?
I don't know.
I
don't know. He confessed to certain things. Exactly. Right? He confessed to certain things.
Two of them bitches.
But he only did it. But he only did it because he knew it was never going to be used against him. Because apparently, from one of the news reports that I read, that you have this Fifth Amendment right where essentially you can't snitch on yourself. Like you can't incriminate yourself, and he waived that by saying what happened. Right. And then again, it was used against him, which is why eventually he was.
The way I look at it, man, like if you had to go through all of that, yo, you're guilty as fuck.
Boom.
You're guilty as fuck. Like for the situation to even happen in the first place,
bro.
It was a different time. It was a different
time. Isn't it 80 women?
Okay. Was OJ innocent?
Okay, but here's
no. Bro, what about OJ?
Was OJ innocent?
Guilty. The black community, we know he killed her.
Bro. He killed her?
Yes.
The glove didn't fit though.
All right.
What?
It's about what you can prove. It's about what you can prove.
Yeah, okay. Well, we know he did it, but okay.
Were you there?
Fam, he almost he put the book
niggas wanna act like God when it's shit like this. How?
If I killed her, this is how I would have done it. Come on. If
So
I killed her, this is how I would have done it. That's the title of the book he put out after he was released.
So how do you feel about Bill Cosby? You think he should rot in jail?
Listen, man. That man's already going through his own hell.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like 100 years old.
I don't think so. Remember that one day he was walking to court and
that was one of the funniest. He was walking. He pretended to run away. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's one of the funniest clips on.
He knows what he's doing. You know? But I just find it funny when he's trying to acquire, you know, NBC. You know what I mean? He put up the bag for it. All of a sudden, everything switched up in his face. You know what I mean? Everything blew up. Yeah. I just find it funny that when he put up the money for NBC, you know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a conspiracy here. Yeah. So they said, you know what? Let's put rape charges on it. Not 1, 80. So who came up with this plan? It just doesn't make any kind of sense to me. Bro.
I just want to like, you know, for like all the women that like, you know, like said that he did some wrong things. I just want to know, like, how did they present the case? Like, did they bring like a booklet of like pictures of all the women?
Prove that?
You know,
how do you prove that?
Were they going through it like, yo, did you remember this girl? Like, you know, how did fuck this bitch, or you know?
But here's another thing. The man's a superstar, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's a superstar comedian and all of that. Like, of course he's not gonna remember every chick that he banged. Like, you know what I mean? And there's no actual picture proven thing. Like, a lot of it is just, I guess, testimony or
exactly.
You know, but
it's literally just your word.
But I'm not saying that the you know, like it's kind of a loss for the woman, because like, what if they're actually telling the truth? You know what I mean? And this guy's free, and he actually did some fucked up things. Like, if the man actually confessed about, you know, doing some dirt, you know, to this woman, then, you know, he should be, you know, serving a certain time.
I don't agree with
know?
that. He only confessed because he knew that this was never going to be able to be used against him. If he knew that it was going to be used against him, he would have never said anything.
Right, but
Nah, that's twisted.
Still, but that means you're just lying then, or you're omitting. You know what I mean? Like,
Guilty as fuck.
There's ways of
Guilty.
that's like morality versus the law. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. Again, I'm not saying that he's not guilty, but they did him dirty.
Yes, okay.
So
okay, I see where you come from.
He did 2 years. I think that's enough.
What?
That's enough. That's enough. He's old. He's old anyway, man. We don't give him a fuck. But what is he gonna do now? Like, how is he like a menace to society now?
We don't know.
Yeah, like
we don't know.
Looking at the Quaaludes, like, all right, I'm gonna use these.
No way.
Nah, man, he's good. He's good. He's good, man.
Serial assaulter, man.
yeah, he looks into his
Let's get into discussion questions, right? So, first off, in discussion questions. So, on the Mal and Rory podcast, which is amazing, go check that out. It's really good. Mal talked about a story. So he said he was at one point dating this girl.
No, he wasn't dating her.
I was about to say that. It's like, it came out today. He said I actually wasn't dating her. I'm really just friends with her. But it's more fun if he's
That's
dating
worse,
her.
bro.
It's actually more fun if they're actually dating this girl. So I'm gonna say this story. So this girl he used to date, they're still friends. They're really good friends. They still text back and forth. She was on a date with someone. And they were at a restaurant that Mal introduced her to. So she's like, hey, I'm at this restaurant. Thanks so much for introducing me to this, you know, blah, blah, blah. He's like, okay, cool, haha. Mal goes and he pays for her bill. Like, he calls the restaurant, covers the bill on him. That's the story.
I don't fuck with that.
What do you guys think about that move?
I don't
Simp.
fuck with that.
Simp?
Simp.
Okay, well, now with the added truth of that's a friend of his. Like, they never dated, they've always just been good friends. And she actually is cool. She wants to fuck him.
Why would you do that?
What's the fuck, cool, Mal?
Yeah, that's what he said.
So what am I doing here? Like, I'm wasting my time.
Yeah.
I'm wasting my time bringing this girl to dinner at this point, man.
I don't even. That's such a weird situation to even be in. Like,
Yeah.
if the girl wants to deal with me and I'm paying for the dinner, like, and she's with another man, like, nah, ain't no way a man is doing that. Like, I know for sure anybody.
But then what do you do? What do you do
That's
now?
what I'm asking you. Let's say you're the guy on the date with that girl, and then the bill was covered by her friend, guy, person.
Yeah.
Man, like, I completely have no problem with girls covering the bill. You know what I mean?
She didn't cover it. Another man covered it for you.
But I don't know that.
No, but
She knows that.
She knows that, but I don't know that if I'm in the date.
No, but she told you. She's telling you.
Oh,
but you know that it wasn't her that covered. I think she told him, right?
No, I think she. Yeah, I think she told
the
him.
guy.
Yeah, she told him.
I mean,
Hey, another man covered this bill.
Yeah, I'm out. Like, thank you for the food.
But Mal today, I saw the episode today. He was even talking about like, all right, so that money you would have spent on the bill, tip the waitress. Like, give her that money that you're gonna pay on the bill. Not me.
What to do, nigga.
Not me.
You know what I mean? Exactly.
Yeah,
No,
not me.
I'm out.
As the guy in the situation, I'm like, yo, why are you involving me in
It's
this
too
shit?
much.
It
And,
sounds
like,
to me like your whole situation is messy here.
It's true,
You know
man.
what I mean? Like, don't involve me in this
Think about it. We're on a date. You're texting another man talking about, hey, I'm here. I'm on a date with this guy.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing me here. So you're thinking about someone else while you're on a date with me?
Really, and
Nah,
he paid for it too. Like, yo,
believe,
leave me out of
Yeah.
this, bro. Like, what's going on here?
Nah, I'm not with that.
At all, bro.
I don't agree with
Yo,
that.
for me, it's just like, yo, what type of amount of money is these niggas seeing to be acting like this?
I tell you how
How
much.
much money you seeing to be moved? Like, it seems like guys with like a lot of money just don't give a fuck about what a woman is
I feel like
doing.
the stunt. I just feel like
What is she? Like, niggas just don't care.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, what type of money are you making for you to move?
But would you ever
like
be
that?
in Mal's position? Like, would you ever do that for a girl? Like, one of your homies, like a girl that you really mess with, like, you know, she's really your homie. Would you ever just stunt like that?
Nah, I think
I
I
wouldn't
ever do it.
Dude,
It's a
stop
petty
playing.
move.
A petty move?
A petty move, like, you know.
What if, like, for instance, just I'm making up a scenario.
Yeah.
Like, you have a girl, you break up with her, but y'all are still cool.
Never impossible. We're going, yeah.
Impossible, right? I agree with that. No, already I agree with that point.
Yeah, yeah.
But y'all are still cool, and now she's on a date with another man.
Yeah.
And then you do that. Like, do you feel like that at least is an appropriate scenario? Like, just to show that, you know, like, yeah, she's with you, but
Man,
That's
at
me.
that point, bro, that's such a messy situation. Like, I wouldn't even do that.
it's messy to begin with. I
I'm big for
agree.
get fucked now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, I
But you think
basically
she'll still
came
give it
in,
to him?
squirted lube on her coochie, and left. So go in, my nigga. Like, that's what it feels like, you know? So, I'm never doing that shit.
I did all the foreplay for you, G.
Warmed it up for you, pal. What am I doing here? You know? Alright, let's get into the second discussion question. So, recently in schools, they decided to revisit the sex ed curriculum for 10-year-olds, right? So they want to implement masturbation in what is you're teaching sex ed to 10-year-olds. What do you guys think about all this?
What the fuck is coming out of your shit at 10?
Yeah.
Yo, some niggas are...
Bro, what do you... You're not nutting at 10. You're not nutting at... You're not nutting at 10.
I agree.
Some people are mutants, bro. Some people are mutants, bro.
10, I think 10 is too young. 10 is way too young.
No,
Man.
some people mature quick.
Bro,
I'm
10 years old?
Personally, 10
Yes.
is too young, man.
No, I'm telling you, yes. Some women have periods at 10 years old.
I'm talking about men.
But still, man.
You think that because it applies to women, doesn't apply to men?
No, but I'm just asking you, like, for men, like, you've
Okay,
heard of
well,
a 10-year-old.
That's just a one kid who was like, sometimes when I rub my pee, if some white stuff comes out, what the fuck is wrong with me? If he doesn't have this book,
10 is
what
still
he
too
gonna
young,
do?
man. I think 10 is too young.
Yes,
too
but I'm saying
young, bro.
there's those anomalies, I guess, that they do produce semen at that age.
But he'll learn about it when he's 14. I think when you go into grade 9, when you're 14, I think that at least, like, you're exposed to, I guess, more girls at that age. You get into high school, like, you may get into relationships and stuff.
Yeah.
Then I think maybe you could teach about masturbation and whatnot. But 10 to me is too young.
But you know, kids masturbate at like the age of 5, right?
What? Where'd you get
Oh,
that?
you didn't know that?
I didn't know.
You didn't know that?
5?
Nobody knew that?
You masturbated at 5. You masturbated
So
at
Literally,
5.
no, there's actually
Say
a
that,
bunch of kids,
Dan.
they don't know they're masturbating. All they do is they rub up on something because it feels good, right? That's what kids do. Kids just, it just feels
Nah,
good.
I can't
It's
recall.
like,
I
You
didn't have that
watch kids do
experience.
that?
what the fuck is wrong with you, my nigga? I watch kids do this.
Nah,
Get this nigga out of here,
what are you
bro.
talking about, G? Yeah.
Yo.
You foul for that still.
No. But I'm saying, like,
I'm asking a question.
No, but there's actual kids. Like, there's literally, you can look it up, studies, everything.
Wait.
5?
Yeah, no fun. For real. Because kids, they don't know what they're doing. All they know is
They're just
it's
playing
like,
with their body parts, right?
Exactly. It just feels good. So it's like
5?
exactly. So at
But
10.
But do you think there's a difference between you as a child, as an infant, discovering yourself, and then me as a teacher teaching you what's exactly is going on?
Where I'm a bit lost. You know what I mean?
Okay.
In terms of if you show them what it is, kids don't have impulse control.
That's so true,
Right?
man.
So it's like literally in the washroom going crazy. Nigga missed first, second, third period in his washroom going nuts. Thank you for showing me that this moves crazy, teacher. Like, moves crazy.
What is this? What is this feeling?
Yo, niggas in class going nuts. Like, come on, man. I just think that at that age it's way too early.
10 is too young, bro. You're in like what, grade 6? Like,
Yo, all I'm saying,
nah, man, it's too young.
if they ever were to teach kids to, masturbate at 10, bro, no homo, but that washroom is full of semen, bro.
Come on, man.
In the schools.
Yeah.
That's
Well, okay, so what age do you think is the right age? You said 14, right?
I said 14, like going into grade 9.
How do you think it should be?
Yeah, 14 is fair. I
I
think.
think 13 is more realistic.
Well,
I think for me, it's just going into high school. Like, however old you are, transitioning from middle school to high school. I
I
think
think even middle school, though, because you're getting mad random boners, right? Yo, we didn't talk about that struggle. You're walking up to the board, you got a stiffy, you know what I mean?
teacher, hold on, wait a second.
Nigga, you
I need
look
some time.
nuts.
I need some time.
Like, that's a real struggle that men don't talk about, you know what I mean? That's
But see what you just said? Men don't talk about. You're a little boy at that age, right? There's no such thing as men, right? You're a little kid.
Yeah, you're not aware of this.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on.
You don't really
what?
know.
They associate feelings of shame, though. Because if you're that kid...
What are you
right?
shameful about?
No, if you're a kid and you have a bone... Ew!
Okay.
It's like, whoa, I'm wrong for having a natural reaction to stuff, you know what I mean? So...
And you're saying that's where the education comes from, like that's where you kind of insert the education where you can learn. No, this is what's going on with your body.
Yes,
this is okay.
Exactly. You know, but then again,
But 10?
with the masturbation and stuff, it's crazy because again, these kids are gonna be growing up with phones, right?
Yeah,
If you're introduced to
That's a
masturbation
good
and I have
point.
porn, I'm never coming to school.
we're kind of relating it to when we were young, but now it's a different time.
Honestly,
right?
I think that can lead to like.
You shouldn't have a phone at 10 to begin with.
You shouldn't. I'm not giving my kid a phone.
Yeah,
I think it's.
it's easy for you to say that, but when all
I
of
don't
my
care.
friends
Work
have,
for it, bro. I had to work for it, bro. I was 16 when I got my phone.
but that's different times.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know, iPhone, nigga, that's like a rack. A rack at 10? Are you sick? Nigga, what? No, what's not happening, bro?
We're not gonna have peace of mind. That child is gonna bother you every single day. My friends all have iPhones. I don't have iPhones.
That's crazy, bro.
What if they have depression now because of that?
Get the fuck out of it. Depressed over a phone, my nigga. Get it together.
Do you guys remember like first discovering watching porn like on the family computer?
That's another conversation point we're having too. You brought up this point, right?
Yeah.
There's always gonna be one kid putting the whole class onto porn.
Oh, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
now if kids have knowledge of
Badass
masturbation,
kid.
like, yo, man, if you mix masturbation with porn,
It's different.
you know what I mean? So
There's always that one troubadour, bro.
Exactly. So go back to your question again. You gonna ask?
Yeah, like you guys remember that? Like, you know, watching porn like on the family laptop
Yeah.
or computer and like deleting this shit out.
My experience was different with porn.
was
You know?
TV,
Yeah. My experience was different. Like I tried to be my meat, but nothing would come out, and I'm like, all right, bet. Like this is masturbation. This is what y'all are talking about. Like ain't shit happening. But,
Yo,
yeah.
I think I talked about my masturbation story on here, fam. It was traumatizing, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. Pause, yo. I be my meat, bro. My shit got big, fam. I was, my nigga, you can't tell anyone. I was like, yo, what's going on right now, dog? I don't know what happened, bro. Over time, it kind of just readjusted. You know, the whole thing grew. But it was like a sudden, like maturity, fam. That shit was
Like
smart.
this, bro, in an instant.
I was like, I don't know what's going on. I can't tell my dude fucking it.
different, bro.
That's all happened, bro. Like, I guess this is my meat now. You know, and then
It
yeah.
is what it is.
And I was like, I'm never gonna do it again. God forgive me.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is what I get for doing this shit. But it's like, you know,
Oh
once it
my
went back to
gosh.
normal, you start doing it again.
Yeah.
They think fuck. Literally.
Man, all that to say is, you know, age of 10, bro, that can
It's
lead
too
to
young.
like early
Addiction. But
And
what do you
TV, and
but what do
TV
you
as well.
consider being
TV later
addiction?
on.
What do you consider being addiction to porn? Like watching it every day or
Yeah. Yeah, if you're watching it every day, if it's getting in the way of other things, that's literally what the definition of addiction is, right?
Okay.
It's preventing you from like doing other things. Like, oh,
I need to be my meat before I even
Exactly.
wake up for the day.
Yeah.
I can't function without letting go of this nut.
Yeah, like at that point, that becomes a serious problem.
Okay.
That is fucked up. But yeah, like age of 10.
Yeah, it's too young,
It can
man.
lead to that, you know? Very
Yeah, that's true. I think the earlier you expose them, the more likely they are to get addicted to it. Yeah.
You know what that leads up to? What you just said, like doing it before work.
Oh my god.
What? Like before my shift? Like, I'm not trying to do this.
That's a stressful day.
It's 8-hour shift. Let me just bust a quick.
I hate
Let me
the
just bust a
dog.
quick nut, quick.
Oh,
Yeah.
Before work. All right, so the Drake and Brent Faiyaz song, right? I was extremely excited when I saw that obviously the artwork, because I'm like, wait, Neptune's, Brent, Drake,
Perfect
this is gonna be
combo.
serious, right?
Yeah.
And then my boy sent me the leak on Twitter, and I'm like, oh my god, because I heard Drake's verse. I already heard, you know, Brent crooning and everything, but I heard
Yeah.
Drake's verse, and I'm like, he's spitting for relationship niggas.
yeah.
Oh, he's being passive aggressive. I love this.
I
shit,
love
right?
that.
I sent it. I put it on my story. I sent it to my boy. He's like, "This shit is mid."
That
He's
shit
like,
ain't mid,
he's
bro.
Like, he's like, "Why is this?" What'd you say? He's like, "Why is this artwork Neptunes? This is garbage beat."
Oh,
the
what?
the beat is garbage.
London, no?
Yeah,
Of course.
the bars or whatever. Like, this is the disappointing song.
Nah, I don't agree.
You heard the full song. What do you think now?
I played it from last night.
That's it.
Brent carried it.
But yeah, Brent.
Whoa.
Brent definitely carried it.
Whoa. I
Brent
don't
carried
agree
the
with that.
song.
His part is
Brent
too
ca-
long, to be honest.
Brent carried.
I think his part is way too long. It takes too long before Drake
They
hops
both-
into
They
that.
both carried their weight, bro. I think they both carried their weight on there.
I think Drake bodied that.
Brent was
My
being
opinion, but
okay,
yeah.
Brent. Brent was being as toxic as can be. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like coming in the background saying, if you want to waste your time with me.
Yeah.
And then Drake just being passive aggressive and also, you know what I mean? Like saying, I visited your friend's condo. She doesn't have
Yeah.
any furniture in there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Stuff
yeah.
like that. We didn't ask for that, but he's being in that bag. So for me as a listener and a fan of both of them, thoroughly happy.
Oh, of
you know what I mean?
course.
I enjoyed the whole moment. So what do you guys think? Or what do you think?
I think it's alright, honestly.
I
Like,
think
I
it's-
don't think it was all that, but there's a reason to. I don't think it's about the message. I just think about like, then again, like, as a music fan, like I think it could have been better. I was expecting a little bit more better, but then again, like I was talking to a friend today, about like what Drake could have done better. But honestly, when you have Brent Faiyaz already, you know, carrying his vocals like that. Like Drake can't come and sing on that shit.
Nah, he
Just
has to
won't
spit.
make sense.
He has to
He
spit.
has to spit, right? So I get that point. But in terms of the structure, like personally, like not to get like too like analytics or whatever, I think it was just too long. Like I'm not
I
listening
agree.
to that song again.
Yeah.
That's just
I've
facts.
been listening to
But
it.
Drake's verse was perfect, though. I just feel
And
like
also the Neptunes on production. What? You don't want to just hear that beat?
come on.
No.
Nah?
It's too basic.
Hey.
What? Yo, what the fuck?
It's his
I'm
opinion.
a-
It's
I'm a
his
fan
opinion. It's his opinion.
Yo, but I'm a fan of Neptunes and Pharrell. I mean Pharrell. Wow, Pharrell.
I love Pharaoh.
I love Pharrell. You know, I'm a fan of Pharrell.
Yeah, yo. I'm nerd. Yeah.
I'm a nerd. You know what I mean? I'm a Nerds fan.
Yo,
But,
Pharrell slaps.
yo, don't get it twisted, bro. Like, it just was mid, bro. Like,
That's your opinion, my
it's not-
G.
It doesn't suck,
Yeah.
and it's not great.
It's great.
mid.
It's
Look
great.
at it.
Yeah, like it's
at
one
it
of those. It's one of those that like, it's one of those where if I were to go to a place and they were playing that,
Yeah.
I'm not mad. But I'm not playing that on my dolo. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say, yo, I want to listen to Wasting Time by
Yup.
Brent. And I'm a Brent fan. I'm a Drake fan. And I don't want to listen to that. You know
I'm
what I
wearing
mean?
that shit
I
back
think
to
it'll be
back, nigga.
I played this shit
I'm
back to
on
back
I've
repeat.
been
On
having it
repeat.
on repeat, bro.
G. Song slaps, man.
So what do you guys appreciate about the song then? Like, I just want to know.
This is Brent. Brent
Brent's
just
verse is
singing.
too long, to be honest with you, man.
I like-
That's
I like
for
Brent.
me personally. It dragged on too long before Drake came in, man. Drake should have came in earlier.
I mean, it's Brent's song. You know what I mean? So he's gonna do his thing.
Sure, that's fine, but he did too much of his thing.
And also,
for
it's
me,
like, Brent, I don't know. Is Brent from Virginia as well?
I have no idea.
I don't think
I
so.
wouldn't know.
I
Yeah.
feel like he's from like DC.
I don't know
or
where
some
he's
shit.
from.
Yeah, he actually is from DC, right? I think he's from DC. But
It seems
I remember him saying like, yeah, because he went on the Pharrell podcast, the Pharrell, like you call him,
The Pharrell.
the
We'll
Pharrell
call him
podcast,
Pharrell.
and he was talking about how he wants to collab. So I guess this is the song they did together.
Okay.
So of course it's a big moment for him as well. So if I was him, I'd also want to extend my part to be like, I'm gonna be as long as I want on this Neptune's beat.
That's the
So
problem.
Neptune's beat, bro.
Yeah, crazy.
Okay, yeah, the name is big and all of that, but come on, man. Like, you know, like even the Grace can fumble the same way that we said Jay-Z fumbled on
You
that.
think Drake
fucking-
fumbled on that?
No. I'm not saying that they fumbled. Like, I'm not saying
Just making
that
sure, yeah.
Drake. Like I said, like the performance and for Brent and Drake, yo, they were fine. Like, you know, but just the overall song, it just did not fit. You know, like. Honestly, you know what I think happened?
What?
Like, you see how you said you saw it on the what's the podcast called again?
I'm other.
Yeah. So I think this is what happened. So they talked about it and whatever, and they never really had time to link up in person. So I think like Pharrell or Chad probably send them a beat pack.
You think Pharrell moves like that?
They don't usually do, but maybe because the schedule didn't align, they probably did. So he probably got a beat pack or whatever, and he heard that song, and then you know did his thing. And then he had to send it to them to get approval. And be like, yo, what do you guys think of this? Like, did I body that? And when you actually hear Brent Faiyaz verse, you can hear a little bit of him trying to channel, you know, his inner childhood of him listening to Nerd and like
course.
Pharrell with a
Yeah.
trying to do that shit, like, you know, like I hear that, but and then obviously after that got approved, I think he's like, yo, you know what? I think Drake will actually, you know, make sense of this. And obviously, because it's Pharrell already on the beat, the chances of Drake hopping on it is high.
Yeah.
So, boom.
But I'm also sure that Drake is also a fan of Brent.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Of course.
I
You
agree
can't
with
not
that.
be.
But that's why he did it.
Mm.
I want another one. Is what I'm saying.
You want another?
I want another one.
Apparently they're supposed to do a mixtape, but I really hope
That's cap.
They don't.
That's cap. I
That's
don't think
cap.
so.
I don't know. I
Ain't
think
doing
that's too much.
It is too much. I agree with that.
I wouldn't. No.
I think it's just a bit too much, to be honest.
I can't wait for Brent and Meek. I think they got a record coming out.
Nah, bro.
I can't wait to listen to
That
that.
sounds like shit.
No, I don't.
Alright.
You know what's gonna happen? The position that Brent plays within rappers is hooks.
Yeah.
So like, you know, as you know, if you want the real Brent, obviously it's better to listen to him like solo.
Yeah.
But like, if you're expecting a dope performance from him like on that, like it's alright. Like maybe the last song that he probably did good at is the one with 2 Chainz and Kanye on 2 Chainz album. I forgot what song that is. But yeah, they have a collab together.
Right.
On 2 Chainz
Oh,
album.
they missed that one.
Yeah,
Oh, he
that's the
found
one
Two
that
Chainz.
he kind of did. It's like, I don't know no mistakes. No mistakes.
Oh.
Yeah, you know
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that song was decent.
Oh,
yeah.
Kanye snapped.
Yeah. But Yeah, but you know, Crew is still like his best hook.
I didn't know that was him, yo.
You know.
No, I'm just saying, I can't wait for that Meek verse. You know what I mean? Meek
No, I
and,
thought
and
the
Brent
snippet.
verse.
Actually, I'm not gonna hate. The snippet sounded interesting. Not gonna lie.
There's a snippet?
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah, I think it's on Meek's Instagram.
Meek's
Right?
face, yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
are you excited because you want to hear Meek, or are you excited to hear the collab?
What do you
Because
think?
the
What do you
collab.
think? Look at
because I know
Dream
you're
chaser right here, bro.
I know you're a hustler, and I know you're motivated by, you know, like the way they preach about the hustle and everything. So like, is it Meek or is it?
No,
the
to be honest, I'm a big Meek fan, and he showed me Brent. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Because I was definitely going through some times in my life, and
Talk about it, bro. Be vulnerable.
you know, so he definitely showed me Brent a time where, you know, I needed to hear that type of music, you know, and me hearing a snippet of him and Meek is like something I definitely want to tune into. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's jump into the Tyler album. Ooh. We all heard it. We all loved it.
Fire.
Flames across the board.
Fire.
We all love the evolution of Tyler, of course.
Yeah.
He's got better over
People,
his hand.
somebody compared him to Kanye in terms of like every project is just like a different thing. It doesn't sound like, you know what I mean. So I like that comparison, but again, I think it's a bit premature. But
Too premature, bro.
How do you feel about
He's not no Kanye.
He's not.
so you're agreeing with me that it's too premature?
It's too mature, man.
It's not gonna happen.
Too premature.
Hey,
No.
man, I think
No.
He's not on that trajectory.
Are you crazy? Think about what Tyler's doing. Not the outside of music as well. His festivals, his merch.
How do you feel about I don't know if it's Ice or Ish's take about how he's what people think J. Cole is?
whoa, that's so far left. I don't even know what to say about
In
that.
terms of, I don't know.
I don't agree with it. I'm just putting it out there.
I'm not a huge fan of
So
J.
on the
Cole,
Joe Budden podcast, you know how they replaced William Mall with Ice and Ish, right? I'm not too sure which one is which one with the glasses. I don't know. Ice. He was saying how like Tyler the Creator is what we think J. Cole is.
What we
I don't know
think
what
J.
that
Cole
means.
is.
So in terms of being like a woke artist or like a woke rapper, and how that's what Tyler the Creator. I don't necessarily agree with the take either.
Yeah, no, Tyler's
I think
fun.
Tyler's in a lane of his own,
Yes, and he trolls a lot,
yeah,
too.
exactly,
But he actually
right?
delivers. Like,
Yeah, I
Yo,
definitely
his
agree with
performance
that.
for the B tier was the best
Yes,
one.
that's
That was
one-
the best
yes,
one.
I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely agree
That was
with
the best
that.
one,
He's definitely
literally.
But the album was definitely top tier,
Oh, 100%.
Grammy nominated, of
The
course.
feature's also very, very
Yes.
interesting. Very interesting.
I agree.
Unexpected. You know what I mean? From NBA to, you know,
Facts.
no. The track with 21, 22, what's his name? 42 Doug.
42 Doug,
I'm
yeah.
fucking up. Listen, Jameson, guys.
42 Doug, yeah.
42 Doug. When he came, already the beat,
Yeah.
bomb.
Yeah, it was
I'm
different.
already tuned in.
Yeah, of course.
And then here,
You got my attention, yeah.
man, I almost collapsed.
Yeah.
He has the best.
42, like, come on.
Like when 42 Doug comes out of track,
Oh my god.
yo, bro.
With that whistle?
With that whistle, it's too genius.
He's like a bird or something.
I've arrived,
Nah, but you're gonna say something?
I think yeah, that album is fire. But in terms of the comparison with Kanye,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say this. Kanye once said that if you're a fan of Kanye, you're a fan of yourself. So all that to say is, you can't compare the both. You can't compare the two. You know, they're in two separate lanes, but they unite in terms of creativity. You know, they're both creative people, and you know, Tyler the Creator is obviously looked at someone that's like much more like dark, I guess you could say. Like he has a dark tone to it. Like if you've been a fan, if you've been a fan,
Bastard Days.
yeah,
It was
if
like
you
very Eminem like,
Yeah.
but better to me because I'm not a huge fan of
Of course,
Eminem
At all.
But
definitely not.
but yeah, you're right. Like he was very dark. in terms of
Yeah.
the content and stuff. Yeah.
I love this album because he's talking his shit, and
Oh,
he's
yes.
like,
That's what I like.
it's a different type of rich. Like,
Yes, and
I
he's saying,
love
I'm
that.
that nigga. Like,
Of
you guys
course.
think it is?
Yeah.
That's me.
Yes.
Like, I'm doing that shit. Like, and he's actually doing it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And he's so young, and he has a long way to go still. Man just turned 30. Like,
Yeah,
I
man.
can't wait for what's next. And like,
Yeah.
Facts.
and he probably is one of those artists that has one of the best like 3-album run. The past 3 albums has been fire.
But do you think he gets the credit he deserves?
Yeah, that's actually, I love those 3 albums,
Yeah.
man. Igor,
Flower Boy, Igor, and then this
Flower Boy was nice. I like that
Flower
album.
was
But
amazing.
in terms of the credit that he deserves, honestly, you know, he's like in a in a space where he's like not considered underground, but not considered mainstream either. You know, and I think that's where he belongs.
He's right under mainstream though.
But why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Do you think it's because of what he was doing as a child or coming up?
Nah.
Do you think that has a stain on his career at all?
I think yeah.
A bit.
I think yeah, because that's like the first thing we saw when he first premiered. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the Yonkers video went super duper viral.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So people start going back to his old shit, talking about some rape stuff. Like whoa, what is this? You know what I
But
mean?
he also has a core fan base that a lot of these
Yeah,
artists
that's
don't.
so true.
You
That
know
is
what I
so
mean? Which is why
true.
he's so great. You know
Yeah,
I
which
agree
is why
with
it's so
that.
great, and which is why he's in a lane of his own. Which is why I don't even see him becoming mainstream. Which is why he's perfectly in the middle. Like if you know of Tyler the Creator, then you know. But if you like Igor might have been like his closest thing to mainstream. You know what I mean? This one, I'm not sure yet. It's still new, so like you know, let's see what happens.
I don't remember the features on Igor. What were the features on Igor like? He didn't have any.
Crap. Oh crap.
Igor? Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah, he had
earthquake,
Playboy.
earthquake, whatever. Yeah.
Solange.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know, that's probably the only album that it took me a long time to understand, and even to this day I still
Yeah, I
don't
don't think I
understand.
fully understand it to be honest.
Yeah.
But I enjoy it.
But I'm okay with it
Yeah.
because he's a creative person that expresses himself, and that's the best position as an artist that where you want to be. You know,
Yeah.
when you're able to kind of express yourself freely and people not necessarily judging you like off the bat and say, "Yo, this shit is trash," but taking a chance to understand you, that's when you win.
Yeah.
You know. So in terms
Frank
of credit,
Frank is amazing at doing that.
yeah,
Frank is amazing.
but Frank is also good at hiding.
Yes. Yeah, but also like, bro, our future, just the members that have come out from there and to see where they are today is insane. I was literally showing my girl the I'm forgetting the name, Jameson, bro. That freestyle. It's not Rusty. It's Oldie. Is that the freestyle where everyone's there? It's like a 10-minute
Oldie.
freestyle. Yeah, that's the one,
that's
right?
right, yeah.
Where they're filming it. Literally, you got Left Brain, Haji. Everyone is there. Sid. You know what I mean? Like everyone is there, and to see them where they are today, from Sid and the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so amazing.
Yeah.
Frank
all grown
literally
from
there
it.
with this rollie in a Starbucks, like it's insane, man.
Except Haji Beats, he fucked up.
Yeah,
What happened to that guy?
Haji, I don't know.
I mean,
He's
he's
going through some shit, right?
yeah, he's good. Like, I mean, he's partially Canadian now. Like, he's dating like Nelly Furtado or some shit.
What? Nelly Furtado's bad.
I said he's part.
She
What?
got thick, bro. Have you seen Nelly
I
Furtado?
haven't seen what she looks like lately.
Oh, she's
to be
thick,
fair.
bro.
Yeah.
We're getting off topic.
He's in a great space.
Nah, but she looks amazing. Yo, shout out to her. Shout out to that beautiful couple. You want to talk about Migos Culture 3? I think it's been.
Yeah.
They
It was
got-
good,
they got
man. It
good
was a
songs,
good
man.
album.
They got some songs.
It was better than Culture 2.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
yeah.
I'll say that.
Definitely.
Not better than
Avalanche,
Culture 1, though.
Have It Your Way, yo, Straining.
I feel like they're good at that. They're good at finding the single or maybe like the quote unquote best song on the album and putting that as a single. I really mess with that.
I think the problem with Migos is that, you know, like the mentality of these trap niggas is completely different than like everybody else. Like all they think is like, you know, trapping and making music. And when it comes to making music, yo, they're like professionals. They can bang songs like bam, 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 bam. So when it comes to like making an album, it's so easy for them to put like fucking 20 songs on the fucking whole album, and I think that's the problem. If Migos were to go back to the formula that they had on Culture 1, which has like, I swear, like maybe 13 songs or 15 or something like that, then they'll be more successful. I think this album could have been a little bit more, even though it's been like maybe like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I think it's still ringing. Like don't get it twisted, just like the singles.
Yeah.
But I think it can like, you know, test the times a little bit more if it was less songs. Like if it was like 15, then I would have been like, yo, you know what, that's a solid album. But after like track 7 or track 8, like I'm like I start to lose interest.
But do you think that only applies to Migos or does that apply to any artist in terms of nowadays having like a shorter album as opposed to a longer one?
I've always been a fan of the shorter albums.
Same.
Easier to read. Like,
Exactly.
When Kanye was on that 7-album thing, I loved it.
Yep.
Because I can listen to 5 albums in a day.
Facts, man.
Bro, why am I forgetting Pusha's project? Daytona, when that dropped.
Yeah. Ooh.
All the way to work.
Yeah.
All the way back. How
Yeah.
many times did I play the album? It's amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I agree.
But one thing I want to say, like, I want to normalize, like, just listening to a body of work. It doesn't matter how long the album is. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
I
A lot of people
understand-
Talking to
don't,
niggas
though.
that listen to albums from front to back.
Yeah,
Start
but
the
what I'm
jam.
saying, but like the Migos is like, I understand what Jay is saying in regards of like stuffing everything in,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And a lot of the songs, there are a couple songs that kind of sound the same,
Yeah.
no cap.
Yeah.
But there are like, there's at least 7 songs there that are like solid in there, you know?
Yeah.
I agree.
But I give them the you know credit where it's due. Where you know the album started really fucking high. Like
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit! Especially when you listen to that on Apple Music with that new spatial audio, whatever
You
they
took
got.
that in too, right?
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
yeah, yeah.
Yo,
Spotify, right? Yeah.
yo, that shit is
Apple Music on the
dangerous.
side, yeah.
That shit is dangerous. I'm like, holy fuck. After until I got to like track 7 or something, or maybe the Justin Bieber track, I'm like,
Oh yeah,
oh,
that's yeah.
you know, I like the Justin Bieber track. Don't get it twisted. But like after that, I'm like,
Mid.
you know, like
Right.
yeah, it's mid.
Do you like the song Vaccine? That's good.
It's
Alright.
But why is it called vaccine though? Like
We're
why?
not gonna get into the COVID conversation.
Migos,
We're gonna
fam,
be here
yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
But, okay, so for some of the listeners that don't know, Jay is actually an artist. He's been an artist your whole life. I'd want to say, right?
Yeah, pretty much. You know.
Exactly. So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Who are 3 artists that when you were a kid made you want to do music, like inspired you?
That's crazy. You know what? One person that always comes in mind is Kanye West, and I feel like you can see that. I don't know if you can see that on the rug over there. Yeah, but honestly, I just been a fan of like rap music. But when I was growing up, I was more into production than I was of an artist. So I was inspired by like, you know, people like DJ Premier, and you know, Kanye being a producer as well.
Yeah.
I was heavily into Daft Punk as well, you know, growing up. So like all of that kind of like fused into my style. And then as I was growing up, I kind of studied the game a little bit more. And when I say game, I mean like the music itself. And you know, that's when I kind of applied that to my own and kind of figured out my own lane and figured out what I like. And obviously now I like so many other artists. You know, I'm inspired by all of them now. You know.
Yeah. So Kanye, DJ Premier.
I would say like as the core.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Kanye for the creativity, you know, DJ Premier for you know, like the drum style and like the sample chops and as well, and then Daft Punk for like just like for mind blowing music, like out of space music, you know.
Okay. What got you into it? Like I'm sure listening to it as a kid, like you're like, oh my god, this is amazing. I love this. But what made you take that step? Like, you know what? I want to make people feel like this.
Yo, honestly, I was curious. I was just curious about like figuring out like, yo, how are they doing this? You know, and then when I'm not listening to music, I'm like humming melodies and stuff like that. So I'm like, yo, what does that mean?
Yeah.
You know, so I just kind of figured it out from that. And then I remember when I was like in grade 7, that's really when I had like a actual program. I remember going to my music teacher and I begged the fuck out of him to give me that program. I'm like, bro, please let me bring this shit home. Yeah. And I brought after he said yes to that, like honestly, it changed my life, yo. Like I started making beats every day. I started fucking with loops and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, like yo, honestly,
humble beginnings. Yeah.
Humble beginnings for real. And you know, like it was the shittiest program alive. But honestly, that's what got me started from, and that's why I'm here where I'm at now, right? Yeah. So honestly, the curiosity is what got me here, really.
Perfect. So let's say there's a listener right now who doesn't know your music, right? What's one song you want them to listen to first?
I know what you want. I know what you want.
Yo, that track found me, bro. To be honest, like, oh my god, like, synchronicity.
But you know, like naturally, it should be only you. But like my personal favorite, I think it should be like, if I gotta say top 3,
yeah,
I think it's Surrender. I think it's Out of Touch, and what's my last one? Probably my latest one, Stay With Me. I think there's something over there for everyone. And you know, like the creativity, you know, if you're someone that enjoys music for a certain setting and whatnot, like, you know, I got that for you.
Definitely vibe music.
I got that.
Definitely.
No
all
doubt.
The links are going to be in the bio, all that stuff. You can click on people's profiles, check them out and stuff like that, right?
Yes,
all right, so let's move into Am I an Asshole? Play the music. This is a new segment, obviously people's favorite. People have been liking it so far, which is great. So I'm going to get into it. So, am I an asshole? Am I an asshole if I want an extra room in the house I'm going to be living in with my wife? house or apartment, like just an extra room that I want to sleep in sometimes.
I just don't like the way that you phrased it.
Why?
I don't like that. If I want an extra room, do I need that? It's more like if we both want that extra room, then what if she's mad at you? What if she wants that extra room for herself,
Yeah,
right?
get an extra room, man.
Get your own, nigga.
Yeah.
No, I feel like being in a relationship comes with its ups and downs. Sometimes you may get tired of your partner. Sometimes you may feel as though, you know what, like I just don't feel like sleeping on the same bed as you. I need my space. So I'm okay with it, just as long as you guys have the communication to be able to talk through it afterwards. Right? I feel like to me, communication is everything. If you don't have communication, you will not be able to maintain a successful relationship, even just friendship at that, right?
Nice.
So I do agree with that, just as long as you guys are able to talk it out as well.
Perfect.
I like that.
I mean,
Well put, man.
I'm gonna say, you know, if my house has a guest room, like, of course, like, you know, I gotta do. Of course, I'm gonna use our room, like, you know.
We have another bedroom for a reason. Like,
Yeah, let's say it was an apartment thing where it's like she's like, okay, let's get a 1 bedroom. Like, nah, let's get a 2 bedroom.
I got a 2-bedroom, you know, that room is for something else, but you know, you just gotta be prepared for the scenarios and make sure you have an air mattress? Yeah, just make sure you have an air mattress for, you know, for situations like that, and you don't want to sleep on the couch, like, yo, that shit would hurt you.
Right?
You know, you don't want that. Like,
sleep on the
come
couch?
I'm like,
You must be
man.
crazy.
I'm a man, like, come on. I'm gonna do air mattress, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck everything.
Y'all sleeping on the couch?
What the fuck I look like, bro?
I bet.
Sometimes, like when I come home from long nights and I have an early morning.
But you choose that, though.
Yeah.
What if she kicks you to the curb and tells you your ass is sleeping on the couch, man?
That shit's always crazy to me in movies. Like, wait.
Yeah, what do you mean? Okay.
Yeah.
Take the pillow and shit. Nah. I pay mortgage here. I'm sleeping on my own
You gotta
bed.
sleep with me being mad. You're like, yo, I don't care, bro.
Just turn around.
Yeah. Nah, bro.
Yeah, but you know, it depends on what the second room's gonna be about. You know what I'm saying?
Guest room.
Yeah, send me the room you use.
Yeah, just like a 2-bedroom instead of a 1-bedroom.
Yeah, I get the 2 still.
Of course.
So you're cool with sleeping in separate rooms?
No, like in terms of like, you know, sometimes things may happen. I don't know.
What are things?
Yo, sometimes, you know, things happen sometimes.
All
man.
right, man.
But I assume that you're only sleeping in the other bedroom if you're having problems with your spouse. Do you ever feel as though everything could be okay and you can still go sleep in that second room?
Yeah, 100%. I feel something's like, yeah, I love
Well, what
you,
reason
great.
do you have?
I just want to spread out.
Really?
Nah, I don't
Okay.
think.
I don't agree with
Not to
that.
that extent.
Sometimes it be mad hot in the bed, bro.
No, I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that.
Like,
You want to feel your girl's
We're
stomach
married,
at all
bro. We're
times?
together.
yeah, no, not all the
Yeah,
time.
bro, yeah,
not
all the time.
But
Let's say it's 35 degrees AC, bro. You have the extra room, you have the room with your wife.
I'm sleeping with my wife, bro.
okay, we'll sleep together, but yo,
Yeah,
no
exactly.
sheets,
You see
no,
that?
no
Stay on your
sheets,
side,
no,
bro.
No sheets, no nothing on
Don't
the
touch
bed.
me.
No touching, just, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
keep
facts.
it cordial. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like, yeah, if I have problems with, you know, with my wife.
That's how I take it as well,
Oh,
man.
really?
Like
Problems?
if I have problems, then you know what, like
Nah.
I don't feel like I can sleep in the same bed as room. I'm gonna go
Nah,
sleep in the other bed.
I deal with that shit head on. Like, I'm not the type to
But
be-
sometimes you need to let it
You just
marinate.
think- you're right,
You
you're
need
right.
to let it marinate
I have
sometimes.
a hard time with that. Like, it's just like, nah,
Yeah.
let's deal with it now, my nigga. What's going
No,
on?
you can't. Well, it depends on how you deal with your emotions,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah, I don't like
I'm
sleeping
still
angry. I
I'm
don't.
still, you know, growing in my emotional intelligence. I'm
Yeah.
still growing on how to deal with my emotions.
Yeah.
If I'm someone who's gonna argue in the moment, it's not gonna go very well.
Oh,
So I need time to simmer a bit before I'm able to actually address the issue at hand.
Right.
So then in a situation like that, I'll be like, all right, I'm a cool in the room.
Yeah.
I might come over at 2 a.m. talking about, all right, let's talk about this now, right?
Exactly. Okay.
But that's how I see it. But for me to just be like, everything is cool, I'm just gonna go sleep in the other room because I feel like it. Nah, bro.
At 2 a.m.?
I can't do that, bro.
Nah, women don't think.
Bro,
you hate
at
that.
2 a.m., bro, you're waking up.
Pulling up.
Yeah, bro. If it's on my
fine.
mind, yeah, I'm talking about that, bro.
The situation happened at 11 p.m.
It doesn't
and
matter.
at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about it.
No, it's not-
Yeah, I'm cool
gotta,
now.
like, you
I'm-
can't go to
yeah,
sleep
your
with
girl's
anger.
gonna want to. Yeah,
Bro,
I'm so. We're
and
gonna.
another thing.
We're gonna. Yeah, yeah.
But yo, the person is like sleeping mad. Like, you
Nah,
know, like,
hey,
Wake your ass up.
bro, come on.
hey,
Wake
wake
that
up.
ass
Person is
up.
having nightmares or dreams or whatever.
Nah, she's
about
sleeping
being
well,
mad.
bro. Women sleep well, bro.
That's what you
They
think.
sleep like babies. They
Women are
sleep
actually
well,
psycho,
bro.
Like, literally, like, I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah,
You don't
facts.
know what the problem is?
Yeah.
You stirred up the whole pot.
You're like tormenting yourself with your thoughts.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, she's
Talk about-
daydreaming,
We're gonna talk about
buffet,
this, calm
everything,
down.
bro.
Damn. See?
That's why it's better to
playing
speak
with me,
about
bro.
it in the morning, not 2 a.m.
Nah, in the
Morning.
morning,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Nah.
Why 2
man.
a.m.?
On site,
No,
bro.
it's
Because when you wake up, there's still gonna be some type of tension.
Nah, she wakes
Might as well talk about it at 2 a.m.
I'm
Talk
not
about it at
gonna
2
lie, I'm
a.m.
not
Get some
gonna lie.
sleep, and then you're good.
I'm not gonna lie, dragging issues, like as the day goes on. Like, let's see if you guys fought on Monday.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Time just keeps going forward. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys don't deal with an issue today, now, or throughout the day, or even before bed, that's just gonna happen.
Yeah, I can't
Like,
go to sleep
you're still
now.
gonna talk about it
Yeah,
on
I don't want to go.
Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't want to wake
Yeah.
up the next morning
You
still
don't
feeling
want
the same
that.
way
But
that I
that's the
feel.
rule I have my girl. We don't go to sleep, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
truth
number
is-
one rule.
The ugly truth is, like, you know, I'm not saying that's not gonna happen, but sometimes it may happen. You know what I mean? Where, you know, it's 11 p.m. and like, shit, you might have a busy day or something like that the next day and whatever, and you guys are arguing. You know, you're gonna be like, yo, I don't have time to fucking, you know.
Nah, bro,
But
I don't agree with
When
that.
you think about the relationship rule of like, yo, we agree that we're not gonna be doing this, so like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
That's
You know
what
I mean?
communication is.
Okay.
Everything,
Exactly.
man. It's
Exactly.
it's literally
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And it feels weird being passive, like
Exactly.
at that position right there. It
Yeah.
feels weird.
Definitely.
I agree.
But
Okay,
guys,
so when you guys fix it,
Then you guys are
is
good.
it like calling it the one bed or is it like separating the one bed?
Nah,
we
bro.
good, my nigga. Like we chilling, like
I'm gonna be all up on you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. We fixed it. I'm gonna climb up on you at night, yo. Trying to get some, maybe. You never
Exactly.
know. Yeah.
Word.
We fixed it, man. Come on. There's no point in us going to bed mad at each other. Why? Let's talk about it. I know you're not sleep. Yeah, never
Exactly. I know.
mind. Yeah. All right.
I respect
Alright,
it.
Yeah. I know
Anyway,
you're thinking
guys,
about it
yo,
too, bro.
It's time for silly shit. So you know, as a tradition, what we do for silly shit, we take a shot.
Oh, I bet.
If you want to take
shit.
a shot of white, take a shot of anything, you guys should do that. But the James is right there, so. if you can pour it.
Yeah. Pour me
Yeah,
some.
bro. I hope you're not heavy-handed, but pour that.
Pour that. Yeah, pour that.
Open up.
Appreciate you.
Respect, brother.
Scared.
Oh, whoa! What are you doing with that, bro? Yeah, open it, bro. It's pretty easy.
That's crazy.
What are you doing, fam?
That's crazy.
What is this nigga doing? What's wrong with this guy? What, this nigga poured the whole fucking bottle in my shit. When is the shot? Is this?
He's heavy-handed, fam.
He's gonna add more. Are you sick?
well.
Put the bottle back, bro. What's wrong with this nigga?
Oh, this
No,
guy's
no,
mixing.
let me actually hold on. Let me ask you.
Huh?
You mixing both?
This guy's running a bitch.
Crazy, bro.
Demon time.
Yeah, that's right. It's Friday, so yeah, I'm on that.
You want some? Here, I'll give you some.
Yo, Jay, you mixing it?
Yeah, who?
You should read, bro. He's good, bro.
Yeah, fam.
Man's at his own crib.
Okay, all right, guys. Let's do a shot.
Let's go.
Salud.
Yeah, cheers. Salud.
Salute.
Salud.
Salud.
Salute.
Salud. Salud.
Drink the whole thing.
Yeah, me neither, bro. There's way too much, bro. I'm trying to drive. Anyway, so you got two options, okay? You gotta choose between your partner telling her friends about your deepest, darkest secrets, or she has to show them a sex tape you and your girl made.
Hold on. Say that again.
Two options.
Okay.
Option one. Fuck, I'm drunk. Hold on.
It's good.
Option one. Your partner tells her friends your deepest, darkest secrets. Yours, not like the relationship, just yours.
Okay.
She tells it to her friends.
Okay.
Or option two, she shows them a sex tape you guys did.
My deepest, darkest secret, bro. My deepest, darkest secret.
Deepest,
Darkest secret.
Okay.
Nah, man, yo, show the sex tape.
Sex tape, my nigga.
Show the sex tape.
Run
Show
that
the
tape.
sex.
Drop the iCloud link.
Cause she's on it, so it's fair to me.
Run the tape. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
bro. My deepest, darkest secret. I ain't got nothing to hide, bro.
Run the tape.
Nah,
Sex tape? Y'all saying all sex tape?
Yeah, because I don't know.
Not me, bro.
Deepest, darkest
Her
secret.
friends.
yeah,
Her
I
friends.
don't want that. Like,
It's okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're in a different space.
Yeah. It's okay. Tell her, babe. Tell them, babe. It's okay.
I don't know. I just... Because again, the tape, they're going to view it once. Like, they're not going to be recording it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like,
Hey, man,
But still, they seen that though. Like,
I'm gonna say this. I'm
That
gonna say this.
secret
If you
to
know
the-
you're,
they seen that though. Like, think about
but
that,
if you're
man.
performing well, you know, on the sex tape, like, yo, you have nothing to worry about. The darkest secret is like maybe it's something that I may be working on, but then again, like, of course, you shouldn't be afraid to, you know, like
Yeah,
I feel like
bro,
I feel like when
embrace
you
it.
tell your darkest secret, that's like that's a next type of like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like people are channeling into like
Your life.
your life, man. Like, and I feel like that they can use that against you. You know, when
Nah,
it's a sex
bro,
tape,
once you
the sex
embrace
tape is
it,
fine.
once you embrace, I feel as though once you embrace it, no one can really use it against you.
No, but
that is true.
You know,
that
clap
is
on
true.
that, snip on that.
Yeah, man. Like,
No, I
You're
agree.
making me want to change my answer. To
yeah, man. Once you embrace your deepest, darkest secret, it is what it
I got a
is.
twist. I
Like,
got a twist coming. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying like, it's not that I'm against like telling my darkest secret. It's just that I'd rather not. You know, if she knows already, then that's fine. You know what I mean?
But hold on.
Why tell your friend?
do you know what your darkest secret is? Like, can you guys off the dome know what it is?
I don't know.
I'm a pretty like open person.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
I
Like,
own my shit. You know what
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I still gonna go with sex tape because.
Oh yeah.
I
Okay.
think it's hiding some shit, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Kill someone.
Watch me clap them cheeks, bro.
I'm going with the sex tape as well too. But it's because you gotta remember, like, you know.
Just wants to see.
I'm just saying because look,
As you can see, I'm
Yeah, I put in work, girl.
it's not to that extent because it's like, yo, remember, like, you tell, like, you know when you know something shocking about somebody,
Yeah.
every time you see them,
You think about that, right?
exactly, and then remember, they're always gonna see you. So remember you're gonna remember the fact that they know your biggest darkest secret.
Yeah.
Every time you guys meet up,
But
like,
that's
the
fine.
first thing that they
That's
see
fine,
you
bro.
in, you know, that's the light that they
But like
put you
said,
in.
But-
if you own it, then it's not really a thing.
And it doesn't define you. Your deepest, darkest secret does not define you. You are not your deepest, darkest secret.
That is a fact.
Unless
That's a fact. That's facts.
your deepest darkest secret is dark.
But okay, let's explore that. What is dark?
Yes.
Hey man,
What do you think dark is?
dark is when there's levels to it.
Nah.
Guess it is love.
There's levels to this shit,
Let me
bro.
say what you say.
Yo, nigga, see some shit, bro.
Man said there's levels to it, man.
You don't know what I'm seeing.
Yo, you good? You good? You good?
Reminiscing and shit.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
man, I'm just saying how to say. If you're like a man, like I love McConan or something. I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but if you're in love with like fucking like I don't know like dolls and shit, like that's dark.
Yo, wait.
This nigga took it left, bro. Yeah.
Where'd you get dolls from?
Yeah.
Bro, cause like yo, that can be yo. I don't know why. Yo, I tell you why.
You went to
Yo,
Japan before?
It's the
You went
only thing that I can think that's like really dark. Like
This nigga like dolls.
yo, that shit is dark. That shit is dark. I gotta go with that. Bam!
Dolls. That's fuck. This nigga said, "What do you mean dolls?"
Nah, for real though.
I got brats. I got Barbies.
Yo, dolls can be fucking creepy, bro. Like in some dark.
Yeah.
No, yo, take this in.
I got the shorty with the blonde hair looking.
Yo, I know you guys know about that guy that like married his fucking doll. So like that's
Nah, I ain't never
don't know,
heard about
that's a
that
dark
shit,
secret.
bro.
We don't know about that shit.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You guys are capping. You guys don't know about that?
Nah, nigga, I ain't never heard about that shit.
Fuck y'all, then.
That's on you.
I got mad bitches in the crib, dog.
Yeah, it's dolls.
Oh my god. So thank you so much for having us in your home. It's been great. Plug your socials where people can find. It's been great. Plug your socials where people can find you. What do you have coming up next as well?
Oh shit. New album coming soon. It's coming soon.
Tell them. Talk your
You
shit.
have a date?
So-
You have a date?
Talk
yet?
your shit.
I have a date, but I'm not gonna expose that yet. You know, but it's coming within a month. So
Okay.
I'll tell you that.
Okay,
I'll tell you
bet.
that.
All right.
But
bet.
yeah,
Say less.
you can check me out at www.jayglavany.co. That's JAYGLAVANY. Get it right. And my socials are Jake Glavany as well. Twitter is Jake Glavany1. Get at me.
Yes, sir.
Well,
G Money again. You can follow me at gverdoty, VERDOTY. You gotta spell it because some niggas be just butchering your name all the time.
Niggas
So
are mad illiterate. Bro.
yeah, bro, come on. So you gotta let them know, man.
Yeah, of course, you know, you know where to find me, Duke. You can also send your questions in at ROTM Podcast. Somebody sent a question, which is just a troll, just a picture. I'll put it on the screen right now. This thing is funny. But you can send your questions, emails, anything, rotmpodcast@gmail.com. The Instagram page, of course, is ROTM Podcast 2 T's. And then my own personal is DUUKE.M. Yeah, we come out, of course, you know when we come out, nigga. You're watching this shit.
Yeah, it's your boy Kotiande, Kotiande. You know what I mean? Check me out. And also don't forget to follow the Spice page. You know what I mean? Pili Spices.
Yes, sir.
I just a quick announcement. You know, Kitchen on Road. First episode is going to be dropping on July 15th. So tune in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the page.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to be back in 2 weeks. Boom.
Peace and love.
And we out. Let's go.